Hey guys, it's Sarah. Let's talk about January. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it's 2020 already. Isn't that crazy? It's the start of a new decade. Okay, so January, I would like to get back to my desk more than I was in December for sure. I am going to be on a new design team, which I have already talked about in my kit share that I did on Wednesday. So that's going to be happening. I'm going to have 3 videos for that this month with projects for those. And then I am going to continue working on what I read in 2019. That's going to have to just be something a little bit ongoing, but I do want to start playing definite catch up on that one because I want to finish that. So if I get finished that like here soon, that would be great. I think the next month I need to do is July. So we're halfway through it, but I need to keep on going on that. And then I want to work on some page kits for sure. So now let's talk about December Daily. I haven't touched it and I haven't wanted to. I don't feel that urge to get it done or that, like, oh, I need to get this done. Like I do, but I don't know. I don't have the desire right now. So I'm not going to push myself to do it because if I do, I'm going to make something that I don't like. So I don't want to do that. But I think what I'm going to do is probably get started on it. I do have a list on my phone of things I want to document. So I'm not losing anything as far as that goes. I do know what I want to document, but I can start printing my pictures and maybe start planning the album and like how I'm going to have the layouts and all that stuff. So I think I'm going to just kind of start slow and then maybe start getting into it. But yeah, it just wasn't something I wanted to work on. And I'm not going to push myself to work on it if I don't really want to, you know what I mean? So we'll see how that goes if I get to it in January or not. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. We'll see. Also, in other news, just found out where we are moving this summer. We have known for a while that we were going to be moving over the summer. My husband got a school slot, which is really good for him. It's kind of the next step in his career progression. So really good for him. And we knew he had a slot. We just didn't know what school, where, or when we were going to be going. And we got the news and we are going to be moving to Rhode Island in July. So that's happening. He's very excited about it. It's a really good school. It's really good. So let me just boast about him a little bit, but I'm really proud of him. And yeah, so that's happening. And so I need to think about that as well, because I want to look at some of my projects that are kind of ongoing and say, what can I finish up? What has an ending that I can work on and try to finish it up before we move? I would like to do that as well. Moving something in the middle of a project is not a big deal. It's all going to go with me anyway, but it would be just kind of more of my headspace, like, kind of getting some of these things off my list would be nice. So I'm thinking things like what I read in 2019 album, I can finish that because that has an ending. My December Daily, finishing up Layla's and Kaylin's school albums for the years. Kaylin's will actually be finished. It'll be finishing up her elementary school because she's now in middle school. So those would be great. Things like that. So just things that I've already started that are ongoing that I would like to go ahead and just finish up. There's going to be a lot of mini albums and things like that. So that's something I'm also thinking about right now. And I need to start a list of that. So that's going to be something that I'm going to be concentrating on too. And that's, for the next 6 months until we start getting ready to move. But there's some things that I'm going to want to try to start working on soon, because once we start getting into the moving process, it's insane trying to move your family. There's a lot to do. So I'm thinking like when May hits, that's when all the craziness is going to start happening. And that's when we can start making like official plans and like nailing things down and making appointments and doing all those things. So it's a lot to do. So yeah, the first couple of months, first 3-4 months of this year, I'm going to want to try to start, working on some of those things and getting some of those things finished up. So that's something to look forward to as well. And yeah, so those are my thoughts on January and where things are going to be heading. And we're going to see how everything goes. But I have a lot that I want to work on and just not enough free time to work on everything that I want to do. So I kind of have to pick and choose some things here and there on what I want to work on at the time. So yeah, that's what's happening over here. It's going to be great and fun and all sorts of stuff. So let me know what your plans are for January and for the year. Do you have some goals that you want to hit? I didn't make any scrapbooking goals. Yeah, I didn't make any, and I don't know that I'm going to. I think I'm just gonna leave it, like, let this be my goal video. I don't know. It's just, yeah, I didn't make any goals. So I just have things I want to work on, and those are kind of my goals, I guess you could say, everything that I just said. So we'll just leave it at that. But let me know what your plans are for the year. Do you have any, big projects you want to get started on? Do you have any big projects you want to finish up? All that stuff. I want to know all that down below. Let me know. And I will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day.